So I wanted to share with you guys how to create and execute on a 10-day promotion for you or your clients. Now, having these promotions set up is going to be huge. You have a lot of things that are going to be trending. You have a lot of different holidays, topics, things that are going on within your business or industry, events, all kinds of exciting ideas that you can start to monetize based on just what's already going on. And so what we have is a 10-day promotion, and I want to walk you through how we put this together. Now, the mindset behind this was, what is the next thing coming up, right? And so we just got done running a 30-day promotion for our client. And so before that 30-day promotion is up, we want to go ahead and get right into the next one, right? We got to be able to have that constant flow of rotation of promotions. And so this is why you got to be thinking in advance all the time. So what we did is we set up a 1-year anniversary funnel for our client. And basically what it does is it allows them to get everything that they need with bonuses and everything. I'm going to go through with you today on not only how I gathered this information from my client so that we can collaboratively come up with this. Because if you're coming up with all this stuff on your own, then most likely what's going to happen is that there are going to be a lot of revisions, meaning that there's going to be a lot of things that you have to redo. So what we like to do is we say, okay, look, let's go through this together. Let's make sure that everything is copacetic and everyone's on the same page, right? This way, you're not going to have to worry about what I just mentioned. Now, psychologically, what happens is as humans, when you ask somebody what they need or what they want, they don't really know. But once they see something or they see something that they don't like, they automatically know they don't like it. So when you ask somebody, hey, what do you like? What is it that you want to have set up? Your client's most likely not going to have a clue about what they want. So this is why you got to collaboratively come through this, because the moment you show them your finished product or you go through it with them after you've gotten some work done into it, they're going to go, oh, I don't like that. I don't like that. I don't like that. Well, they never told you that they didn't like it because you didn't ask. You didn't collaboratively go through it. So what we do is we make sure that we have everything on paper so that me and my team can go and get to work and then provide them with the finished product, right? And so what we have here is the upcoming promotion. So the one thing that you want to ask yourself is what's upcoming? What is the next the next trending event, right? This is going to be a 1-year anniversary. Like I said, we just got done with a 30-day promotion. That 30-day promotion was for a gift offer that they would receive when they came in to order a specific item. And then we're running this one. That one did really well. That one is doing really well. So what we want to do now is we want to automatically go into the next promotion. Now, when you're doing like an anniversary party, probably best, it's almost like a webinar almost, right? It's like a couple hours. You don't want to go a month in advance because then it's going to get forgotten about. And then you have to set up this big, long, elaborate follow-up system that most likely isn't even going to be looked at by a lot of people after day 5 or 6. So this is why you want to make sure that you have a 10-day promotion and you have it really a tight hold on what you're doing. And so what we did is we walked through these questions and answers with our client. And we said, hey, what's the next promotion? Okay, he said, I have my anniversary coming up. That's perfect. Let's go ahead and make a party out of this and let's invite everybody that we can in the area to help drive the sales for at least that night. And so what our goal is, what the offer is, I should say, is we're going to be able to offer a 15% discount on their check, their entire check, right? Between the dates of May 28th and June 27th. Now, the actual anniversary is on May 27th. So what we're doing here is we're saying, hey, you're invited to this party because you said you were interested and you've RSVP'd, so you have to actually RSVP for this, that once you do that, we're going to give you a coupon type deal, a discount. And what that's going to be is an offer for you to come back between the May 28th and June 27th. So we get them to come in for the anniversary, and then we're bringing them back in for the next promotion, which is going to be what we're offering the discount and the coupon for on this. So then we're going to say, okay, well, who do we want to target with this offer? Okay, well, he has a nice audience, right? He's been in business for, obviously a year. And so he's been doing a lot of action, getting a lot of action on social media. So we have a nice retargeting audience. It's only about, I think it's only about 10 or 15,000 people that we are retargeting with this, the potential reach inside of Facebook. So the custom audience isn't that huge, right? It's 10 to 15,000 people. It's a local, obviously restaurant. And so what's the budget for this? Okay, so he's okay with about $250. Now I think that this isn't set in stone, right? Because he's very willing to, if it's working well, go ahead and just keep going. So we could go in the first few days. If this is working well, we'll just ramp it up a little bit. But let's say that the starting budget is $250, okay? And then we want to say, what's the goal or the revenues for everything here? 200 RSVPs. Now, in order for this to happen, we have to be paying about $1.10 per lead. A little bit less than that, like just about $1 per lead, $1 to $1.05. And so we want to be able to get the actual goals. And so we know that we want 200 RSVPs. We want a $40 check average, and that's going to help bring in a $4,000 in additional revenue. Now you're going to be looking, well, what $4,000 40 times 200 is 8,000. You're right. We don't expect 100% of the people that RSVP to actually show up. We're looking at more like 50%, right? That's what we can imagine. Now, if more come, then that's just additional revenue. If less come, then we have to fix the follow-up, or we have to fix the process for the next promotion. So we want to be able to track these, and the way that we're tracking them is by how many coupons people are coming back with, right? So that's a great way to do that. Plus, we're going to be able to have a somebody that's going to be asking folks, right? They're going to be walking around and be like, hey, how'd you find us? So he has people there on staff that's going to be doing that. So we want to be able to know how effective this marketing campaign was. And so our goal is to bring in an additional $4,000 in additional revenue. Now imagine, as a restaurant owner, $4,000 extra in one day is huge. That's like about an extra $1,000 in your pocket profit after you pay out everything and everything's good. Now, would you pay $250 to profit an extra $1,000? I think you would. I know I would. So what we would do is we want to come up with what makes this unique, or what do you want to call it? You can call it bonuses. You can call it what makes it unique. And I'm going to show you guys actually what the funnel looks like in a second, okay? But we want to know at least 3 things that you can offer that's going to help create that irresistible, intriguing factor that we can now say and use in our marketing to bring people in with less resistance. So the follow-up now is what we want to do next. And all we want to do is make sure that you have your follow-up in place. Now, what I did is you have an invite, which is going to be the first email, of course, that gets sent out. Hey, I want to invite you. Or if you have a previous list, you're going to invite them to the anniversary, right? If you don't have a previous list, then when they opt in through the ad, it's going to be the actual, the coupon page, the sales page, right? To allow them to redeem their gift. Then you're going to send them a reminder saying, hey, just want to remind you about the party, etc., etc. You want to actually use your follow-up, right? Use the follow-up methods that you have. Now, it might be invite, reminder, and then talk about the bar, talk about the outdoor patio, talk about the lakeside view, talk about the new bar bike, talk about all these things, right? So we can go into a follow-up and create each email that's going to highlight one part of the restaurant, one part of the location, one part of the service. And so what we get to do now is plan out in advance what the follow-up's going to look like. And we have, if it's a 10-day promotion, guess how many emails you got to get? You got it, 8 to 10. It's got to be 8 to 10 emails, okay? You got to be in these people's face every single day to remind them. And you don't want to remind them, hey, look, remember about the party. 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 You don't want to do that. Like I said, you want to do invite, reminder, and then maybe talk about additional things that are going to highlight the restaurant location or service. And then so we have next, what are we going to be doing for the marketing channels? Meaning, where are we going to actually promote this at? Is it going to be Facebook? Is it going to be, use ManyChat? Is it going to be using on Instagram? Is it going to be on YouTube? Is it going to be on Google PPC? For where we're at right now, his audience is most likely and mainly on Facebook. So what we do is we're just going to leverage Facebook, and we're going to leverage ManyChat. So that's the process that we use. Now you're going to see how we took all this information and then we applied it into a funnel. Okay, so I'm going to go over to the ClickFunnels account real quick, and now let's go ahead and take a look at these pages individually. Okay, so this is going to be the landing page. Okay, this is going to be the landing page. Pretty simple, right? You're invited to the party. Jackson's Bistros is celebrating our 1-year anniversary. You don't want to miss this. May 27th through 2017 at Jackson's Bistro. Come celebrate our birthday, aka the anniversary of our opening, with us, and receive a special one-time gift as a way saying thank you for making this possible. And then the button to join the celebration. We let them know where they're at. We let them know a little bit of what they can expect, and then we say down here, here's what you can really expect, right? So here we're letting them know what time is it. Hey, can't make it at 5 p.m. because we're saying that the party starts at 5, right? But can't make it at 5, no worries. We add another bonus, which is come celebrate this with us, and you're going to receive happy hour prices all day long. So now anybody who comes in during the day, they don't have to feel like they were ripped off, like, oh, I can't make it at night because I got family, I got kids, I can't get a babysitter, I got this, that, whatever. They could still come in and receive something, being a part of the celebration. Because everybody knows that an anniversary of a 1 year can't happen unless you have happy customers. And so you want to make sure that everybody from all demographics can go ahead and enjoy this. And so after this, here's what you can expect. Here's those 6 things that make it, like I said, when we had 3 bonuses or 3 things that make it unique, we have 6. You got happy hour all day long, special gift access, live music, party on the green, free hors d'oeuvres, and a mobile bar. Boom, now people are like, oh wow, this really is going to be a party. And then we have images representing everything. And then we have, again, and so much more, just typical marketing, right? Because there is more stuff, and you can't really label everything out that we're going to be doing, but you want to let them know that there is more even on top of all this stuff. And then again, down here, and then when they click this button, it just brings them back up to where they can join the celebration. This is going to be the pop-up that brings them to the order, or to the order form, I guess you could say, to the opt-in form. And then from here, we're just going to opt in. So the next page that we have, we are going to look at, this is the thank you page. As you can see, what we did is we duplicated the first page because we wanted to keep the theme. We wanted to keep the feel of the landing page, because if they're willing to land and opt in, then that means that they really like the way that that feels. And so we want to keep that feel. We don't want to go from, dark colors and weird fonts, and then the thank you page is going to be different colors with different fonts. You don't want that. You want to make it congruent, okay? As you can see, it looks very similar from this one, right? This to when they opt in, now they get taken to here. Okay, so now we have the embedded code to help add them to the calendar. So no matter what calendar system they have, they can add it to their calendar automatically. So now we know that if they really want to go, they're going to add it to the calendar. And you and I both know that anybody who does that is going to be a lot higher of a chance to show up and enjoy themselves. So that's what we want. So then we have, of course, a special gift. I'll take you to that page next. And then we have, again, letting them know where it's at and letting them know what they're going to expect. And then again, giving them their special gift. Don't forget your special gift. So as you can see, we didn't have to do a lot with this thank you page. It was really just redoing this top section. Everything else we left the same. Took care of, switched out a couple of buttons and things like that, but pretty much the same. Like, we don't want to make our job any more difficult than it needs to be. And we know that simple always works. Simple always outperforms complex. So the next thing is obviously looking at the special thank you page, right? This is how they're going to access their gift. So next, what we want to do is we'll come to the coupon page. And let's take a look at that. As you can see, look, what do you see here? It looks pretty damn similar, right? It looks pretty similar. And so here we're saying, here's your special gift for RSVPing our 1 year in celebration. Enjoy 15% off your total check when you come in for happy hour and present the coupon below. We let them know when happy hour is. We let them know what happy hour offers. We let them know how to redeem your coupon. And then we go ahead and we give them the coupon. So this is what they're going to do. They can either bookmark this page or they can print it out. Either way, they're going to get it here and they're going to get it emailed to them. Okay, so this gives them everything that they need. And as you can see, it's pretty simple. And it says expires June 27th, starting May 28th. So it's a 30-day promotion. Again, we want these 30-day promotions. So when we end up thinking about the next promotion after this one, then we know that we're going to be able to see what's working and what's not. Is it, like I said, we had a gift card that we were giving away in our first promotion. Now we have our anniversary, and then we're doing the happy hour special. So there's a couple of different promotions, and this is why you got to let your clients know, or if you're doing this for yourself, you got to have these things in line so you can collect this data. Without this data being collected, you're not going to know what time of year with what promotion works the best. Because if you plan to be in business for the long term, there's no need to recreate the wheel over and over again. We just got to figure out what time of the year is going to be best for which promotion. And then when we have those lined up after about 12 months, then we just repeat the process with new offers, meaning that we know that things are going to develop. We know that new items are going to be added. We know that new additions are going to be to the business. So the concept of each of these promotions, if it's a winning campaign, it's a winning campaign. If it worked this summer, most likely it's going to work next summer. That's why you still see on all the advertisements on TV and the major radio stations that they're still running ads from 3 or 4 years ago. Why is that? Well, most likely it's because it's still bringing in customers and clients. And so this is why you want to know that, okay, is this 10-day promotion, how well did it work? And can I implement another 10-day promotion similar to this in the next few weeks, or do I want to go out a little bit further? But having this information is going to really help you. So just to let you know, give you a little insight, we were able to, within 24 hours, we launched this less than 24 hours ago. Maybe it was, actually it was probably about 30 hours ago, okay? So about a day and a half ago, a little bit less than a day and a half, we launched this ad. And if we look at inside of his, where is it? Inside of his ClickFunnels, if we go to contacts, you're gonna see that we have 47, okay? 47 people actually within 36 hours, within about 30 hours, we already have 47 people RSVP. Can you imagine that? Now imagine, that's 50 people. Look back at our goal, okay? Look back at our goal right here. We're looking at a goal of 200 RSVPs. 200 RSVPs. We already got 25% of that in day one, Okay, so this is how you know you're onto something. This is how you know it's going to work well. We hit the ground running. This is how we're going to be able to, again, add more value to our client's business. So I want you to take this and model after this, okay? When you get with your client or you're about to create a promotion, think about these things. The upcoming promotion, what is it that you're going to offer? What target market are you going to give it to? What's your budget? What's your goal? How are you going to make it unique? What's your follow-up look like? And what channels are you going to go on? And then think even more in advance. Think about what's the next promotion after that. You don't have to craft out anything at that. Just think about what is the event or what's the topic or the theme going to be. Okay, so just wanted to share this quick video with you. Hope it found some value. And I look forward to seeing you on the next one. Take care.